Yeah, welcome back, guys. It's your boy Diko Graphics as usual. I believe you're doing great today and happy weekend to you all. I brought to you another ways you can create a presentable beauty flyer on your Android smartphone using your pixelLab as usual. I do bring to you back to back different styles of design using your smartphone. So I came with another amazing one. And I want you to stay tuned from beginning to the end so that you can learn and add more to your skills. Then I will put the PLP file of this particular design and the description of this video. Kindly watch the video so that you can extract the password to access it. A token of that sacrifice can go a long way and can keep me to do more. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you. So the first thing we need to do after having a several thought on what I want to do, I've already sketched it down. Then I have to select this background. This color background. So when you look at it, this is the one I wanted to use. So I want it to be something green, as you can see, deep one. Why the upper part? I don't want it to be green. Okay, you see, I want this one to be green, deep one. The the second keyframe, I want it to be a little bit lighter. So instead of that, I will make the design look exactly like this by making the upper part more lighter than the lower part. And this is how I draw the color bucket. I enter the color bucket, the color spectrum, then I adjust it just as perfect as that. So after that has been done, in my Canva gallery, I have this particular shape which I want to use as a kind of you can agree with me that pixelLab doesn't have what did they call it? It doesn't have blending mode. So I want to blend this. How can I make it more okay? So what I want to do at that level is to just reduce the opacity very well, just for the touches of this overlay background to appear there. Okay, so once I have it like this, I'm good to go, and you can see what I got here. So the next thing I need to do after that has been that I have make this one lack. I have a shape which I've already crop. I crop and I carve it behind the screen. So which I want to position here. This is that part where I'm going to position the design. Excuse me. So what I want to do next is for me to just go to all these beauty images, then select any of my choice here and I have it positioned there. So take it for instance, if I want to use this, I have to look at how it does so you can see what I got. So cropping it will be much appreciated. So what I need to just do is just to crop it a little bit, crop it so that it can perfectly position to where I actually want it. So if that is not done, I can try another one to see how it looks. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, so the next thing I'm thinking we should do right now is this. When you are having a situation like this, one thing you need to do is to have a fresh and a fresh shape being carved out. So I want to just have a fresh one, so which I'm going to position it. It's very easy and simple to do. So crop it, just use that one, the previous one I selected as a kind of a yardstick. So when you have something like this, you check and you discover that everything is actually cool. So you can go back here, change the color to your best. So now selecting another shape, position it here. You can duplicate it, position it here as well. So after that has been done, you can now access this back by positioning it very well. Have it in form of black, then you are going to merge it together. So that is how I come up with that shape. So after the merging, you can go to your erase color and you erase the whole stuff. Now we discussed this previous one, okay? Then why we're going to use this as a kind of yardstick. So after that has been done, let's try by uploading it again and see how it go. So I only need the face. I don't need to stretch myself. So, and when you look at it, everything seems to be scattered. Okay, don't entertain any fear. What we need to do is to duplicate it, hide it, and you are going to merge the two together. After merging it, it will make it not look like a shape anymore. It will look like a exact image. So after that, we can now going back, just extracting it by using a texture. Position this as a texture and let's see how it look. And when you see it, it's quite different from the previous one. Okay. So now what I'm going to do now is to make it more bolder. So the previous one I used, I think I can now reuse it. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. So when you see it, everything seems to be, but I don't want it to be stretched at all. So I have to make sure that I bold it. I just crop the exact part that I actually wanted. So take it for instance, I want this. So I expect it to be like this. So once I'm able to get that, and if I want only one particular part, I can just automatically crop that part and use it. Make sure that it actually give me exactly what actually wanted. So we have varieties of it here which I can use. So take it for instance, if I want, so let's say I want this particular part. Okay, I can just position this. So okay, perfect. So and I can zoom it out. So I can zoom it out as you can see to make sure that the stuff is actually cool. So I can zoom it out. You can see. Now to make it noticeable, I'll go to stroke. So just give it a stroke, change the color to white so that it could be able to reflect everything that I actually wanted. So I take it slow for you to be able to get the tricks I'm using there. And if you don't like it, you can continue switching to your best of understanding. But to me, I'm cool with the way it works now. And if you want something more sharper, you can just continue crapping and make sure that everything is actually boom. Okay, you can make sure that everything is actually boom. So you can crop this one out. And since you know that it's going to be going to the left, so what we need just to do is mm, so I'm trying to just make this thing more bolder. So you can see the tricks I use here. So I want it to just not deal with just the part. So I want it to be more romantic. So after that has been done, I have to just measure the size and use the ultra to make it uniform. Uniformity is very important as well, and you have to be very careful and be vigilant as you are making your own design to make sure everything cool. Take it for instance, the stroke I use here is 5. You have to maintain that consistency all through. So I have to use 5 shape. So I mean stroke. So once I use that, I will continue using that particular avenue to make the whole work doom. Okay, so after that, I can crop this one and position it as well. So I have this. So I can just position it well. So when I look at it, everything seems to be cool. And you still need to make sure one is not bigger than the another one. Everything is seem to be right. Okay, perfect. So after that has been done, I can just actually position this, moving it closer. Why have we have another one here? So I want to position all that even before I will finish the whole design. So once I have that, I'll position this one here. Okay, perfect. So you can actually be a business owner, you can create this on your own. so it's not that hard. Okay, so stretch it inside a bit. So once you have that, you can position this here as well. So adjust. So we are not using, don't entertain fair, just be watching and pay attention. So I'm not using the same picture outro, so I have to change the whole stuff by just arranging it like that. Then we continue using uh continue position it. So I have this which I'm going to crop. Okay, perfect. So when you look at it, this is cool. So I'll go to the second one. So how to use the textures is not about just I know how to use, I sabi how to use it. You need to know how to play your way around that. So take it for instance, I want to use this because I know the shape is somehow awkward. So I have to position it to face this to make sure that it actually giving me what I wanted. So and making it somehow not stretch can still make your design to be superb. So let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, perfect. So when you look at it, this is cool and everything seems to be plumb now. So I need a picture of another nail being placed at that particular corner. So let's try this. Okay, let's try this. So when we try this, we stretch it, and we have this result. So now we are making sense. So the next thing that we need to do is to just place the right of one to use. So to take it for instance. So we have all these services. So we have to, but I need to just rearrange them according to their length is. So once I have that, I will just position this one here. Okay. So I don't need to stretch myself. The eyelashes has two eyebrows. I need to just cut that one out. Then have, since it has a short length, I have to position it at the top here. Then have it positioned. So if this one is too bigger, I need to cut it as well. Shift this one more closer. Then go down, position it. Okay, perfect. So after that has been done, I don't need the services here. I don't want them to be together. So I will just reduce the size all sudden. Then I will go to line spacing. The line spacing is too much. So I have to go to line spacing and then make sure it's like this. So sometimes uniformity in arrangement are very, very important just to avoid other things being solved here. So I have to reduce this one very well. After the reduction, the line spacing between uh the services, I need to maintain it. So if you discover there is too much, which means you have to design it, press on tips. So you need to just remove some to balance everything. Okay, clean and polish. So I can even remove this to make sure that I perfect the whole stuff. So sometimes you can see always WhatsApp misbehave like this, everything will scatter. Just go to auto recover and place the last one. Everything stretch. It means from the last one. So you go to uncover, try the second one. So you can see that you have the whole result. So now repeat the last actions. Okay, delete this one as well. So repeat the last actions. So you will have this. Now go to line spacing and you bring them closer. So when you look at it, everything seems to be perfect like this. So what we're going to just do next is to perfect the whole work for ourselves by going into the font and think of the font you want to use. So take it for instance, I like to use Archivo. Archivo, you can see, use the medium one so that it will not be too big. So you can now reduce the size and space it again. So after the spacing, position it at appropriate places. Okay, position it here, then let there be spacing between the alphabet a bit so that you can stretch the text and make them look convenient. Okay, so after that has been done, then the next thing we need to do is just to have our services. So our services, since it's not one services, you put it in plural. Then heading back to your font, and we are going to maintain the achievable since it's a family font, so we use the bold one this time around instead of the medium. So we are going to position that here. Okay, then you can reduce the size and work a small git around there to make it look cool. So now bring it down, and if we want it to be more standout, so you can try to use a popping, you can use a popping bold font, so that can be able to give you the what you actually wanted. So we have this, then stretch it down a bit. So me, what I'm thinking of using is to underline our services. So I will underline our services. After bolding, underline it. So we have this. So now the next thing I'm thinking we should do is to just have something positioned around here. So take it for instance, we'll be having a kind of a dot beside it, and if I don't want to use that dot, I can try to use this mark as a kind of a demarcation. So let's quickly rush in doing that. Then the last but not the least, change the one at the top. Okay, so we will have this all together. So the next thing I'm thinking we should do is to just bring this one down, and we are good to go. So we have this. So after that has been done, then the next thing I'm thinking we should do is to change the color. So I want to assign different color to uh, this particular line. So take it for instance, I want to use like something like so let's say yellow could be able to show well on the green, so you can see, right? So after that, I will, this one will take a little time, but you have to extraordinary patient, because you are not selecting, you are going to specifically selecting on the line or the marks, give them different color apart from the major color you give the overall text, and that is how to do it. You just need to just come down where you want to select the color, then you are going to select it like this. So the last but not the least, once you know what you want to do, not how far anyway, but how well. So now I'm done with that, and the next thing I'm going to do right now is to just give the whole design the brand name. So we have a DBC, we have a DBC. So we look at the font stuff we want to use. Take it for instance, let's say I use a Go Leaks pattern font. So I need the border one. So I will position that around here at DBC. Okay. So I even prefer using the kind of a line. So I have a DBC beauty and DBC beauty. So when I have that, I want to just crush this one here, and when you look at it, everything is seem to be cool. So I have to add the BC beauty. So I will space it a bit. So let's say 3 is okay. I will bring it down to inside. Okay, cool. So here I need the padding to show every text. So the space I use here, I have to master it. That is uniformity. So take it to 3 as well here. Then position this one here to make it cool. So everything seems to be what? To be cool. So now change the whole text color to this. Sorry. So we are going to change the whole text color to this as well. So let there be space a little bit in between there. Okay, fine. So why am I leaving the left side? I have to place the logo there to make it cool. So when you look at it, you need to place the logo, and I want everything to just occupy the position. So take it for instance. Let me leave a little space here while I will reduce the entire stuff to make sure that it's cool. So I will have it lock, go to the color, then change the color to that as well. So the next thing I'm thinking I should do now is to reduce the size for this. So take it to inches. I want to make it to be 100. So reducing this to be 100 as well. So that will be perfect. So move them closer. They depend on each other. So after moving them closer, you can now match. Sorry, you can arrange adjust this to make sure it's fitting. Okay, guess everything is fitting. Everything fitting, so we can marry everything together, space it a little bit. Then the next thing is to bring it down a bit, and this is perfect. So after that has been done, excuse, we can now go back and put other stuff. So take it for instance, we will have two particular lines. So we have this, which should be around here. So we'll have something of this nature. Okay, perfect, perfect. So that one we carry some. Then we will have another one which are going to perfect this side. Okay, cool. So the space will be there. So now we are going to just use this. What we change the color to this to be more let's see, something of red nature or pink will be better. So I'm thinking of using something like pink. So let's say we use something like pink. So that could be better here. So the next thing we're going to do after that has been done is to put in the right up there, and that will be better. Okay. So we have this particular stuff at hand. So we say uh so let's say we have extra beauty, so we have this particular line, extra beauty. We got you covered. And we have this. So now that we have that, we can automatically position that around there, which will be on the center there. Then what you are going to do is to just change the whole stuff to white. So now after that has been done, then we have texted. So we can quickly bring in that one there. So when we change the color, since we have a light background here, we can actually use the color we use for the whole stuff here. So after that, copy, trusted. So quickly do the same thing here. Okay, perfect. So cool. After that has been done, then we can actually go into the main stuff. So at at mm, at Ivory Coast, Arena or Arena Hall J12. So this is what we're going to just smuggle and position around here as a point of a dark. Okay, so we can increase the size, but let's select the font and see how it performs. So as I was saying, to make everything, just let's unveil this, or let me unlock them to make everything perfect. So just select all your colors and then boom, you come up with something like this. So thank you for watching, guys. You can access the PLP at the description of this video. Just follow how to extract it perfectly, and if you don't know how to extract it to get it to your pixelLab like this, so you will have the whole work immediately to come up here. You don't know, you can check my playlist, you will learn more how to extract that. Thanks for watching. Just wait to learn more. God bless you. Have your work being saved as an ultra and as PNG format.